Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today it's one of my replays and I'm in my beloved Shimakaze, a tier 10 Japanese destroyer. I'm on the map The Atlantic in a 3-point domination game. There are 3 raiders, Buffalo, Donskoy and Chapayev. There is a freeze land, so I might have to be careful with Hydro. And well, I've just sailed into the B cap. Now this replay is currently running at 4 times the regular speed and the camera is unlocked, so that don't get vertigo. And it will take a little bit of time until this gets interesting. I've got some random torps here going on, of course, why not? I expected that maybe an enemy destroyer would show up. I mean, 3 destroyers, 3 caps. I think that they might try to take all of them. But it turns out they didn't. So I'm on my way to reinforce A. We've got, I guess, a pretty nice split here with our forces, so far so good. The enemy Shimakaze is losing a lot of health, so is ours. And it's probably time to give myself the camera back and to go back to normal speed. Now I'm getting raided here by the Donskoy, this is perfectly fine. I got the island here protecting me. So I'm already turning away that I'm not going to sail around. Oh, there are torps. Yeah, new plan, let's dodge torps. So this could have gone horribly wrong, but it went just fine. And the Donskoy is getting pretty low on health. Maybe our team can take care of that, and indeed they do. Unfortunately, our Yagumo got explodified, which is never pleasant. Okay, so how do we grab the A cap? There is still a Buffalo around, but there seem to be 3 enemies. The Shima also got taken care of, so there are 3 enemies left here, and there is a sizable force from us. So, shouldn't be too much of a problem. Now, I wanna go into the camp and start camping and hopefully get some torps behind this island, maybe even catch the Buffalo. Gotta be careful, obviously, because of the raider, but I'm still on full health. There aren't too many enemies, and I'm on the outskirts of the raider. So the idea is to go in here, maybe bait the raider. There is an island here, it's not ideal, it will take some time to get behind the island in cover, but I think I should be fine. As I said, there aren't too many enemies around, so there won't be too many ships shooting me. And I'm in a position to run away. There is the raider, so let's just execute plan running away. The other shimmer is also close, nobody's targeting me. It's possible that they caught the other, got the other Shimmer too, and they are obviously shooting her. That Shimmer has to be very careful, he can't really survive a raider. He's on way too low health. Although, I mean, he was so far on the outskirts, maybe he will. And for the moment I thought the torp would hit the Buffalo, but it hit an island. What a shame. So here we go, plan successfully executed, although I mean it was the other Shimmer that mostly just threw away the fire, so I mean, they didn't even try shooting me, which is a positive. Now, I'm not just behind the island, I'm also outside of the range, it looks like. Maybe it's time to get in. Torps are almost ready again, and I have an angle where I can torp the Buffalo. Now, with the radar on cooldown, I can sail into the A cap and just take it, and they can't do a thing. Well, I mean, the Buffalo is actually inside the cap, so they can stop me from capping, I suppose, that way. But I now have a nice window of opportunity where I can just sail in there and... Actually, I can take the cap because the Buffalo is reversing out of it. Now, the Chambard and the Buffalo are both moving in this area. The Chambard moving slightly forward, the Buffalo moving backwards. So any torps here have a chance of hitting both of those guys, which is like... Oh, the Chambard is going to reverse soon. Well, we will see. But now we will just torp this area and hope for the best. And meanwhile I'll still try to stay further away from the Buffalo and just take its cap. I mean, eventually the radar will be ready again, and then I need to be far enough away that I can escape if needed. Our north is not looking very good. We only have 3 ships left. They will delay the enemy there for some time more, and hopefully we'll sink a few ships, and it looks like my torps are actually doing a pretty decent job here. And there you go, no more Buffalo. It's always so satisfying to torpedo a raider ship. or destroyer, isn't it? So the Shellbart should be going down too, and now there is still a tier pits left. I could try to hunt down these tier pits. I mean, currently it's looking very good for us, right? Ship-wise, points-wise, everything is in our favor. And so I decided that I want to go north here. I mean, the tier pits is coming this way. My torp's almost ready. Maybe, just maybe, I should have waited and tried to torp this guy. But with the Roma pushing forward, right? I mean, I can't necessarily torp through here. I would risk torping the Roma. I would need the Roma to stop, and then I could like have torps going on for the tier pits if it comes around. We have the other Shimakaze around here. We have the Chapayev and the Roma. So I thought, like, you know what, I'm more needed in the north. Might have been a mistake. But as I said, like, I can't torp here, right? The Roma needs to stop going forward, and I can't force him to stop charging the tier pits. Why you would want to charge a tier pits that has torpedoes is beyond me. But there we go. So, you know what? Since I'm going to unlock the camera again, we are going to increase the speed a little bit, and we're going to keep an eye on this. I mean, currently I'm just moving north, there's nothing I can do. And Roma keeps going forward. He might be trying to ram. Yeah, that's gonna work against the ship with torpedoes. Oh, look! Yep, it says torpedoes. I'm so shocked. So we just lost the Roma, and we might be losing the Chapayev, and that's something that I maybe didn't account. Like, if this tier pits managed to sink the Chapayev, the Roma, and maybe even the Shima then takes this cap, this would, well, break our neck in a way, I guess. But maybe, just maybe they can deal with this. Come on, torps. Yeah, okay. So, meanwhile, I finally arrived here at the fighting in the north. Now it's not looking as good as it did. And the tier pits is getting awfully close to the Shima down here. Please Shima, don't get farmed. So, there are a lot of ships coming somewhere from this direction, so I'm just carpet torping the area. I'm considering if I'm going to use all three, but sure, why not? It looks like the Soyuz is actually turning towards us here. And there is a full health daring. Now that Kronstadt doesn't really have a lot of help here, so he's probably getting farmed. And I can't win a gunfight with a daring. And the daring even has help. So I'm trying to protect myself with a smoke trail. I was hoping the Kronstadt could maybe spot the daring, but that's not going to happen. It looks like. On the bright side, I'm getting some nice hits on the Soyuz. Although, he is still floating. I'll try to escape more towards the area where we have still ships remaining, like the Smolensk and the Bismarck. I want to be closer to them, if possible. And there goes the Kronstadt. Not too surprised, I mean, he was somewhat alone there, unfortunately. The good news is our forces are attacked with the tier pits. So the Chapayev and the Shima can reinforce us. The Chapayev is very low on health, but the Shimakaze too, but it's a Shimakaze, you know. He can stealth torp all day long. Now the Smolensk and the Bismarck are, well, busy running away, it looks like. Thing is, we have a points lead, you know? We are equal on ships. But if we just let them cap B, then it's probably not going to work. So let's see. There is the Friesland around. Friesland, well, has carry gunpowder and hydro, so I need to keep my distance from the Friesland. I mean, Daring also has carry gunpowder and hydro, but Daring's hydro is very short range. I think the Soyuz is going to reverse here, probably behind the island. So I don't have high hopes for torping the Soyuz. So, oh, there are torps coming, but they're running out. So I'm going for blind torps against the Daring. I mean, there's no guarantee that he has hydro running, so maybe we get lucky. Sinking that Daring would be rather vital. Also, we currently don't really have much information about anything. My biggest problem is that my smoke's on cooldown. Now, if I charge in here, right? No. And then I run into the Daring, it takes a long time to turn your ship around. And that's more than enough time to get farmed. Like, if I charge in here, Daring spots me, and those ships shoot me, then I'm dead. Unless I have a smoke screen to disappear. There's no chance of survival. So I can't really be doing that right now. It's even worse because my support is nowhere close. They are all just still running away. I mean, the Chapayev at least is on low health, but maybe we can get close enough to use his radar. The Shima is making his way. The Shimmer is barely floating. As I said, right, as long as the Shima stays undetected, he can just stealth torp those guys all day long. So what am I going to do? I could try to go for the sea camp. The problem is the Friesland. I don't know where the Friesland is. If I run into that guy, he's just going to farm me with a hydro charge. But torps are almost ready again, so maybe we can actually torp those battleships. Now keep in mind that in a replay you can't see who I've selected. I was trying to figure out where the Soyuz and the Kurfürst are going. Those are the guys that I'm trying to torp. Those were the ships that I had selected while playing this. But you know, replays work in mysterious ways in this game. So Kurfürst has 6 kilometer hydros. He is still far enough away that I don't have to worry about that just yet. Might be in the future. The Sao is probably going behind this island, so there isn't much point in trying to torp him. But you know, if I could at least get a battleship, or well, both battleships ideally, that would be handy. The enemy team has almost overtaken us in points. They are 1 ship ahead by now. And oh, I got some torpedoes. I've just unlocked the camera to check that Bismarck is on very low health. Smolensk still has a few hit points left. Maybe the Smolensk is out of smoke. I mean, if the Smolensk would have just stayed here somewhere and smoked up, he could have farmed the enemies all day long, but maybe he's out of smoke charges. It's the only explanation I have for why he is not staying and fighting and just running away, I guess. So, the Soyuz is almost dead. Oh god, there's a Friesland charging me. Now we have established that the Friesland has hydro. So if I smoke here, I stop seeing him. If he pops hydro, I'm dead. Can't do anything about it. So my only choice is to, well, shoot him. And I torped the Kurfürst, that's good. Now I need to sink this Friesland. It's possible that he's out of hydro charge, so that's on cooldown, you know. It's always a possibility. And there you go, he's dead. Now I disappear in smoke. And I shoot the Soyuz. Now, we now see right now why I've not bothered with smoking and trying to sink the Russian battleship before, because I was the one providing the vision. And with me smoking up, we don't have vision. Now the problem with battleships is they can heal up again. So sinking that guy while he's on low health should be a big priority. But yeah, I don't have the health to just try to open water gunboat, and it looks like he's going to charge me. Now the problem is, if I wait until he's close enough to see, like in proximity spotting range, then he'll just one-shot me, and that's not a very nice outcome. So I have to leave, and now my smoke is a liability because the smoke protects him. Like, I can't spot him. I don't even know where to torp, but I have RPF. So this is going to be tricky, right? I could have just sailed more here towards the left to get immediate spotting back, but I don't know how close he is right now. So this is a dangerous situation. I can't afford to... But I should have sailed in that direction, mind you, because I have island cover this way. I could try to grab C. We are currently ahead. But the enemy will gain more points. There is no guarantee that our ships down here will survive. So do I need to sink something? Can I just contest a point? C is still rather far away. There is just 1 minute and 18 seconds left. I probably won't reach C in time anyway. Where is Soyuz? Oh, damn it. So, oh, there he is. Oops, are on the way, and oh, he shot. I survived. Now I have to sink him with guns. Don't kill me, secondaries. There you go. This was tense, and there were still planes spotting me, so I'll seek cover behind the island, far away for the daring to shoot me. And the South's shots are blocked by that island. So 40 seconds left, we are in the lead. The Smolensk seems rather healthy, so he's probably not going to die anytime soon. Will this be enough? They gain more points than we. There should be enough, right? I just hacked the island right now. I mean, I could try to sail around here and contest this cap, but that would risk me getting engaged by the Sao. The Sao is probably charging me as fast as he can. So let's just sit here for 10 more seconds and win by points. Should work. Well, here we are with the results. That was a little bit closer than I would have liked, but you know, all is well that ends well, I guess. And this could have easily been a loss if the Soyuz managed a better hit there in the end, so got a bit lucky there. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you guys next time.